Carry out marine guard service or watchkeeping. This unit deals with the knowledge, skill, and work attitude required in carrying out the duties of the marine watchkeeping service. The first learning objective are to prepare equipment for the marine guard service, and the second is to monitor route, ship control, and sailing safety. Preparing equipment for marine service. The guard service is 24 hours activity on board the ship, which is carried out with the aim of supporting shipping operations so that they are carried out safely. This is done by conditioning the voyage so that it can run with vigilance, in accordance with the rules of the shipping safety, which include, among other things, observing the condition around the ship in accordance with the regulation for prevention pollution at sea. Meanwhile, the purpose of the watch service on fishing vessel is to ensure the fishing vessel operation can run properly by paying attention to the safety of human life, ship, catch, and the environment, both when the ship is in a port and when the ship is sailing at sea to the fishing ground. The Marine Guard Service in one day is divided into 3 teams, with each team on duty 4 hours during the day and 4 hours at night, so that each team is on duty 8 hours per day. Guard officer are deck officer or officer and ship machinist, and appointed crew member. The division of the duties is on the basis of the command of the captain. At the time of carrying out the duty of care, we must prepare navigational publication book in advance. This is necessary so the voyage can be carried out properly and efficiently. The navigational publication book are the first map, number 1, then nautical map, Indonesia Maritime Scouting, Almanac Nautica New Version, Beacon List Indonesia, Radar List, Sailing Season List, Weather Map, Ocean Picture for the World, Notice to Marine, and these are the tools, namely binocular, navigational parallel rule, short term and handy talkie, and if we have prepared marine agreement, map reaching equipment, and navigational publication according to shipping route on the map table. The next step is the dangerous weather on the sea map that we are currently using must be marked in accordance with the information and provisions of the Indonesian Nautical Map number 1. Route monitoring, ship control, and sailing safety. In floating the ship, we must refer to the P2TL rules, where the rules are that the ship must apply international provision to prevent collision at sea. The rules are: first, we are not allowed to cut other ships' shipping lines. Second, if a collision hazard arises, we should not be led to take action to change direction. Third, if in doubt, then we must assume that the dangers exist, so that even a change of course should not be small, but must take a change of course at large angle to avoid the danger of collision. Fourth, when we face each other, we change the right direction and we will pass on the left. And fifth, if the shipping lane is crowded, then use a safe speed or we stop the speed to avoid the dangers of collision with other ships. And don't forget, every time there is a change in position, the bow and speed of the ship must be recorded in the deck diary. Circular observation must continue to be carried out to avoid collision situation. Run aground and other navigational hazard using binocular of the situation is limited in visibility. Traffic density can be observed using the navigation tool on board the ship. Every round of the sea guard, we must periodically check the navigation equipment as well as the alarm system, communication tool, automatic steering, and compass, and the stability of the ship that can danger the ship. And every time there is important thing or event, we are obliged to record it in the ship diary, because we must report the record at the time of handover to next officer. This is the material this time. Hopefully this material can be useful in carrying out the marine watchkeeping service.